It's 2:19 a.m. and my room is a shadow. The fairy lights are off, too much effort to flick the switch. I'm slumped on my bed, your hoodie swallowing me whole, sleeves bunched up over my knuckles. It smells like my cheap detergent now. Not you, but I pull it tighter like it's the only thing keeping me from falling apart. My phone's on my chest, screen glowing faintly. Lo-fi beats murmuring through my earbuds, low and sad, like they're whispering my secrets back to me. I'm scrolling through our old DMs back to the beginning when you were just a name, just a notification at 3 a.m. I'm not crying. Not really. Just this heavy feeling in my throat like I'm choking on all the things I never said. I'm fine, I tell my friends. I post my morning coffee runs. I vibe in the group chat. I act like I'm good. But then it's nights like this, and I'm sinking, lost in the glow of my phone, chasing the moment you went from a random DM to the center of my world. I keep thinking about how it started, how you were just a stranger, just a, yo, you awake? In my notifications. How did we get from that to this? To me, lying here, heart bruised, wearing your hoodie like it's armor, trying to remember who I was before you. It was so simple back then. You were just some guy from a mutual story, someone I followed because your posts were kind of funny. I didn't think much of it when you slid into my DMs that night. 3:07 a.m. with a, saw you like that meme. You got taste. I laughed, half asleep, and typed, back, Lamau thanks. You too. It was nothing. Just a vibe. Just two people bored in the dark. But you kept texting, and I kept replying, and suddenly it wasn't nothing anymore. It was late-night chats, memes that felt like inside jokes, voice notes that made my heart skip. I'm fine, I swear. I go to class. I smile at my friends' dumb TikToks. I act like I don't check my phone for a text that's never coming. But it's 2:38 a.m., and I'm here, in the dark, rereading those first DMs, the ones where we were nobody to each other. You sent me a song that night, some lo-fi track with a grainy cover, and said, "This is my 3 a.m. mood." I listened, lying in bed, and texted back, "Yo, this slaps." But what I didn't say was how it made me feel seen, maybe? Like you knew me, even though you didn't. Not yet. We started texting every night after that. Not planned, just happening. I'd be up scrolling and your name would pop up, always around 3 a.m., like you knew I'd be awake. "You still up?" You'd ask, and I'd roll my eyes, but I'd always answer. We'd talk about dumb stuff. Movies we hated, snacks we'd die for, the way the moon looked from our windows. But it got deeper, didn't it? You told me about your insomnia, how you'd stay up overthinking everything. I told you about my anxiety, how I'd spiral over nothing. It was like we were peeling back layers, showing each other the messy parts, the real parts. I keep thinking about that one night, the one where you sent me a voice note. It was short, just you saying, "Yo, I'm glad we're talking, you get me." Your voice was sleepy, soft, and I played it over and over, lying in the dark, smiling like an idiot. I didn't know it then, but that was the moment. The moment you went from a DM to something more, something that felt like home. I saved that voice note, you know? I don't listen to it anymore. It hurts too much, but I can't delete it. It's like proof you were real. Proof we were real. I'm fine, I keep saying. I act like it, at least. I go out. I post my aesthetic playlists. I pretend I don't see your name in my memories. But it's 2:56 a.m., and I'm here, in your hoodie with lo-fi in my ears and a heart that's still tangled in you. I keep thinking about how you were just a DM, just a random guy, and somehow you became everything. I didn't mean to fall for you. I didn't mean to let you in, to let you see the parts of me I hide from everyone. But you made it so easy with your late-night texts, your dumb emojis, your "you good," when I went quiet. We'd stay up until the sky turned gray, texting about nothing and everything. You'd send me screenshots of your Spotify, songs you swore were us, and I'd add them to my playlist, even the ones I didn't like, just because they came from you. I'd lie there, phone propped up, and it was like you were next to me, even though you were miles away. I'd close my eyes. Imagine your voice. Imagine you saying my name. I never told you that. I never told you how much those nights meant. How they made me feel less alone. How they made me feel like I could be enough. I miss that, you know. I miss the way you'd text me at 3 a.m., like it was our secret. I miss the way you'd make me laugh, even when I was falling apart. I miss the way you'd say night with a heart emoji, and I'd spend hours wondering if you meant it the way I hoped. I miss the you who was just a DM, before the love, before the hurt, before you left. I miss the us that existed in those late-night chats when the world was quiet and you were mine. I'm not okay. Not really. I act like I am, but it's 3:14 a.m. and I'm here, scrolling through our first DMs, feeling the ache of you all over again. I keep thinking about how it started, how you were just a notification, just a yo in my inbox. And now you're this hole in my chest I can't fill. I keep wondering if you think about me, if you ever scroll back to those 3 a.m. texts, if you miss me even a little. Or was I just a phase, just another DM to you? I type out messages, sometimes, even now. Remember when we started talking? I miss those nights. Why'd you have to mean so much? I never send them. I just stare at the words, my thumbs frozen, then delete them. It's better this way. You don't need to know I'm still here, breaking over a DM that changed my life. You don't need to know I wear your hoodie, not because I'm stuck, but because it's all I have left of the you who was just a name, just a vibe, just a moment that felt like forever. It's 3:29 a.m. now. The lo-fi's still playing, soft and heavy, like it's carrying my heart for me. I should sleep, should put my phone down, should stop living in the past. But I can't. I'm stuck here, in the dark, with your hoodie and our DMs and this stupid, stubborn love that won't let go. You were just a DM at 3 a.m., but you were everything. And now you're gone. And I'm still here, trying to figure out how to be me without you. One lo-fi beat at a time. It's 2:36 a.m., and my room is a haze. The fairy lights are off, too much effort to turn them on. I'm sprawled across my bed, your hoodie clinging to me. Too big, sleeves slipping over my fingers. It smells like my detergent now. Maybe a hint of you if I try hard enough, but I know it's just my mind playing tricks. My phone's on my pillow. Screen dim, lo-fi beats humming through my earbuds, soft and heavy, like they're holding all the words I can't say. I'm scrolling through our old texts, back to the nights when we were just friends, when our talks were easy before they blurred into something else, something that felt like, I like you, without ever saying it. My eyes sting, but I'm not crying. Just feeling. Too much, too late. I'm fine, I tell my friends. I post my aesthetic coffee pics. I laugh at their dumb group chat memes. I act like I'm good. But then it's nights like this, and I'm drowning in my head, chasing the moments when you were just a voice on my phone, not the ache in my chest. I keep thinking about how it happened, how our late-night talks turned into something more, how you went from a lol what's good to the person I couldn't stop thinking about. It was so slow, so quiet. I didn't even notice until it was too late. We were just friends, you know? The kind who'd text at 2 a.m. about nothing. Some dumb TikTok trend, or how we both hated math class. You'd send me a meme. I'd fire back with one, and we'd go back and forth until one of us fell asleep. It was chill, no pressure, just us vibing in the dark. I didn't think anything of it at first. You were just you. Messy hair in your stories, that goofy laugh in your voice notes, the way you'd text burb and vanish for hours. I'd roll my eyes, but I'd wait. I always waited. Those late-night talks, though, they were different. We'd start with something light, like arguing over whether tacos or pizza was better. Tacos, obviously. You were so wrong. But then it'd shift, you know? We'd get quiet, real. You told me about your dad, how he was never around. I told you about my fear of failing, how I felt like I was never enough. It was like we were peeling back our skin, showing each other the raw parts, the stuff we didn't post online. I'd lie in bed, phone glowing, your words lighting up my screen, and it felt like you were right there, like I could reach out and touch you. I'm fine, I swear. I go to work, I vibe with my friends. I act like I don't check my phone for your name anymore. But it's 2:53 a.m., and I'm here, in your hoodie, rereading those late-night texts, the ones where it started to blur. I keep thinking about that one night. The one where you sent me a song, some indie track with lyrics about falling slow. "This feels like us," you said, and I stared at my phone, heart racing, trying to figure out if you were joking. I typed El Mau FR, but I didn't mean it. I meant, "Are you saying what I think you're saying?" I meant, "I like you too." We started texting more after that, not just at night, but all the time. You'd send me random stuff. A pic of your dog, a screenshot of your Spotify with "You need this" scribbled on it. A voice note just saying, "Yo, I'm bored." I'd save everything, like a scrapbook in my phone, because it felt like you were giving me pieces of you. I'd lie there, smiling at my screen, and it was like the world was softer, brighter, because you were in it. I didn't say it out loud, but I was falling. Hard. I remember the night it hit me, really hit me. We were up late, as usual, texting about nothing, and you said, "You ever feel like someone just gets up?" I froze, thumbs hovering over my keyboard. I wanted to say, "Yeah, you." I wanted to say, "I like you, like, a lot." But I just typed, "Lol, yeah, you get me." You sent a heart emoji, and I spent the next hour overanalyzing it, wondering if it meant something, wondering if you felt it too. I think you did. I hope you did. Those talks kept blurring, you know? We'd flirt, but not really. Like we were both too scared to call it what it was. You'd say stuff like, "You make my nights better." And I'd blush in the dark, typing back, "Same." We never said "I like you." Not straight up, but it was there, in the way you'd text me goodnight with a smiley, in the way I'd wake up thinking about you. It was there, in the songs, in the silences, in the way my heart would skip when your name lit up my phone. I'm fine, I keep saying. I act like it, at least. I go out. I post my sunset pics. I pretend I don't miss you every second. But it's 3:11 a.m., and I'm here in the dark with lo-fi in my ears and your texts on my screen. I keep thinking about how it felt, those late-night talks, the way they turned into something more, the way you made me feel like I was enough. I keep wondering when it started to slip, when "I like you" turned into silence, when you stopped being mine. I miss you. I miss the way you'd text me at 3 a.m., like it was our little world. I miss the way you'd make me laugh even when I was overthinking everything. I miss the way you'd say my name, like it was special, like it mattered. I miss the you who blurred into my heart, who made me believe in love, even if it was just for a while. I miss us, the us that lived in those late-night talks, before the quiet, before the end. I'm not okay. Not really. I act like I am, but it's 3:28 a.m., and I'm here, in your hoodie, feeling the weight of you all over again. I keep thinking about how you were just a friend, just a text, and then you were everything. I keep wondering if you meant it, those blurry "I like you" moments, or if I made it all up in my head. I keep wondering if you think about me, if you ever scroll back to those nights, if you miss me even a little. I type out texts to you, even now. I liked you so much. Do you ever think about us? Why'd it have to end? I never send them. I just stare at the words, my thumbs shaking, then delete them. It's better this way. You don't need to know I'm still here. Breaking, over a blur that felt like love. You don't need to know I wear your hoodie. Not because I'm stuck, but because it's all I have left of the you who made my nights feel alive, who turned late-night talks into something I'll never forget. It's 3:42 a.m. now. The lo-fi's still playing, soft and sad, like it's mourning us, too. I should sleep, should put my phone down, should stop chasing you in my memories, but I can't. I'm stuck here in the dark with your hoodie and our texts and this stubborn heart that still wants you. You were just a late-night talk, just a blur of I like you, but you were everything. And now you're gone, and I'm still here, trying to find myself in the silence you left, one lo-fi beat at a time. It's 2:47 a.m., and my room feels like a cocoon, but not the cozy kind. The fairy lights are off, too much work to plug them in. I'm curled up on my bed, your hoodie draped over me, too big, sleeves swallowing my hands. It smells like my laundry now, not you, but I cling to it anyway, like it's the last piece of you I've got. My phone's on my chest, screen glowing faintly. Lo-fi beats humming through my earbuds, soft and heavy, like they're carrying the weight of my heart. I'm scrolling through our old playlist, the one you made me, the one that was our safe place at 2 a.m. My eyes are dry, but my chest is tight, like it's holding all the words I never said, all the feelings I buried when you left. I'm fine, I tell everyone. I post my iced coffee pics. I laugh in the group chat. I act like I'm moving on. But then it's nights like this, and I'm sinking, lost in the glow of my phone, chasing the version of you that felt like home. I keep thinking about how you became my safe place, my 2 a.m. playlist, the one person I could turn to when the world felt too loud, too heavy, too much. You were my escape, my soft landing, and now you're gone, and I'm just here, trying to figure out how to feel safe without you. It started so quietly, you know? We were just friends, texting late at night, sending memes and dumb voice notes. But you were different. You didn't just laugh at my jokes or vibe with my playlists. You saw me. The real me, the one who overthinks everything, who's scared of letting people down, who hides behind lowall when I'm falling apart. You'd text me at 2 a.m., just a, yo, you good? And it wasn't casual. Not really. You meant it. And I'd open up, tell you things I didn't even tell my best friends. Because with you, it felt safe. Like I could be messy and still be enough. I'm fine, I swear. I go to class, I vibe with my friends. I act like I don't check my phone for your name anymore. But it's 3:04 a.m., and I'm here, in your hoodie, listening to our playlist. The one you called 2 a.m. feels. Every song is you. Your laugh, your late-night rants, the way you'd hum off-key in your voice notes. I keep thinking about how you made me feel, how you turned my sleepless nights into something soft, something I looked forward to. You'd send me a track, say, "This is us." And I'd listen, lying in the dark, feeling my heart swell because you got me, you really got me. We'd talk for hours, you know? Not just about dumb stuff, though we did that too. Arguing over whether pineapple belongs on pizza. It doesn't. You were so wrong. But it was the deep stuff that made you my safe place. You told me about your mom, how she worked too hard, how you worried about her. I told you about my anxiety, how it felt like a storm I couldn't outrun. You didn't judge, didn't try to fix me. You just listened, sent a "damn, that's rough" or a heart emoji, and it was enough. It was everything. I remember the night you sent me that playlist. It was late, like always, and you texted, made you something for 2 a.m. spirals. I opened the link, saw the title, 2 a.m. feels, and my heart did this little flip. I listened to every song, each one slow and sad and perfect, like you'd reached into my chest and pulled out my feelings. I texted you, "This is fire." But what I wanted to say was, "This makes me feel so seen." What I wanted to say was, "I think I'm falling for you." But I didn't. I just sent a smiley, kept it chill, kept it safe. You became my ritual, you know? Every night, I'd wait for your text, for the you up. That meant we'd talk until the world felt okay again. I'd lie in bed, phone propped up, and your words would light up my screen. Your voice notes would fill the silence. It was like you were my playlist, each message a new track, each call a melody I couldn't stop humming. I'd close my eyes, imagine you next to me. Imagine saying all the things I was too scared to say. I never did. I was too afraid of breaking it, of losing my safe place. I'm fine, I keep saying. I act like it, at least. I go out. I post my aesthetic sunsets. I pretend I don't miss you every second. But it's 3:21 a.m., and I'm here, in the dark, with your hoodie and our playlist and this ache that won't quit. I keep thinking about how you made me feel. How you turned my chaos into calm. How you were my 2 a.m. playlist when I didn't know I needed one. I keep wondering when it started to fade. When you stopped texting. When my safe place became a memory. I miss you. I miss the way you'd text me at 2 a.m., like you knew I was awake. I miss the way you'd make me laugh, even when I was spiraling. I miss the way you'd say, "You got this," when I felt like I had nothing. I miss the you who became my safe place, who made my nights feel soft, who made me believe I was enough. I miss us. The US that lived in those late-night talks, in the songs you sent, in the quiet moments when it was just you and me against the world. I'm not okay. Not really. I act like I am, but it's 3:38 a.m., and I'm here, listening to our playlist, feeling the weight of you all over again. I keep thinking about how you were my everything, how you held me together when I was falling apart. I keep wondering if you knew, if you felt it, if you ever think about those 2 a.m. nights when we were each other's safe place. I keep wondering if I'll ever feel that safe again, or if you took that with you when you left. I type out texts to you, even now. You were my safe place. I miss our 2 a.m. talks. Why'd you have to go? I never send them. I just stare at the words, my thumbs trembling, then delete them. It's better this way. You don't need to know I'm still here, breaking over a playlist that used to be ours. You don't need to know I wear your hoodie, not because I'm stuck, but because it's all I have left of the you who made my nights feel like home, who turned my chaos into a 2 a.m. playlist I'll never stop playing. It's 3:54 a.m. now. The lo-fi's still humming, soft and sad, like it's mourning you too. I should sleep, should put my phone down, should stop living in the glow of our past. But I can't. I'm stuck here, in the dark, with your hoodie and our songs and this stubborn heart that still loves you. You were my safe place, my 2 a.m. playlist. And now you're gone and I'm still here trying to find safety in the silence you left, one lo-fi beat at a time. It's 2:52 a.m. and my room is a void, just shadows and silence. The fairy lights are off. Too much effort to bother. I'm slumped on my bed, your hoodie wrapped around me. Me, too big, sleeves drowning my hands. It smells like my detergent now. Not you, but I hold it close, like it's the only thing tethering me to the past. My phone's on my stomach, screen glowing faintly. Lo-fi beats humming through my earbuds, slow and heavy, like they're echoing the way my heart feels. I'm scrolling through our old texts, back to the weeks when your replies started shrinking, when I felt you slipping away. My eyes are dry, but my chest is tight, like it's braced for a blow that's already landed. I'm fine, I tell my friends. I post my aesthetic coffee runs. I laugh at their dumb TikToks. I act like I'm good. But then it's nights like this, and I'm drowning in my head, replaying the slow fade of you, the way your ha-has turned into lols, the way your paragraphs became single words. I keep thinking about how it felt, watching you drift, knowing I couldn't stop it. You were my safe place, my 2 a.m. playlist, and then you weren't? And I'm still here, trying to figure out why. It didn't hit me all at once, you know? It was gradual, like a song losing its bass, fading into static. We were still us, still texting, still laughing about dumb stuff like that. One time you tried to cook and set off the smoke alarm, but your replies started changing. You used to send me walls of text, rambling about your day, your thoughts, your weird dreams. I'd wake up to a novel in my DMs, and I'd read every word, smiling like an idiot. But then it was just less. Cool, you'd say. Or nice. I'd send you a meme, and you'd leave it on read. I'd ask how you were, and you'd take hours to reply. Just a good or nothing at all. I'm fine, I swear. I go to class, I vibe with my friends, I act like I don't check my phone every 5 minutes for a text that's never coming. But it's 3:09 a.m. and I'm here, in your hoodie, rereading our chats, pinpointing the moment I felt the fade. I keep thinking about that one night, when I sent you a song, one of our sad indie tracks, and said, "This is so us." You used to reply with a whole analysis, like, "Yo, the lyrics hit different." But that time you just said, "Yeah, dope." I stared at my phone, heart sinking, telling myself it was nothing. But it wasn't nothing. It was the start of you pulling away. I tried to ignore it, you know. I'd text you like everything was normal, send you dumb snaps of my coffee, tag you in memes I knew you'd get. I'd lie in bed, typing out paragraphs about my day, hoping you'd bite, hoping you'd send me one of your rants. But you didn't. You'd reply hours later, just a haha or a thumbs up emoji. I'd overanalyze every word, every delay, wondering what I did wrong. Was I too much? Too needy? Did I scare you off by caring too hard? I'd scroll through our old texts, the ones where you'd say, "You get me," or my fave, trying to convince myself you still meant it. I remember the first time I called you out, sort of. It was late, like always, and you'd left my last 3 texts on read. I was spiraling, so I texted, "Yo, you good? You've been super quiet." I waited, heart pounding, watching the typing bubble appear, then disappear. You replied an hour later, just busy. I wanted to believe you, but it felt like a lie. You weren't busy when we used to talk until 4 a.m., when you'd send me voice notes just to say, "I'm bored." I typed out a whole thing, asking what was wrong, begging you to talk to me. But I deleted it, sent a K-cool instead, because I didn't want to be the clingy one, the one who ruined us. I'm fine, I keep saying. I act like it at least. I go out. I post my sunset pics. I pretend I don't see your name in my notifications and feel my stomach drop. But it's 3:27 a.m. and I'm here, in the dark, with lo-fi in my ears and your texts on my screen. I keep thinking about how it felt, watching you fade, feeling my safe place turn into a ghost. I keep wondering if you noticed, if you cared, if you felt the distance growing like I did. Or was it just me, holding on too tight, loving you too loud? I started texting less after that, trying to match your energy, trying to protect myself. I'd wait hours to reply, even when I saw your message right away. I'd keep it short, just a lol or a bet, hoping you'd notice, hoping you'd miss me. But you didn't. You just kept fading. Your replies getting shorter, your good nights disappearing. I'd lie in bed, staring at my phone, waiting for the you I knew to come back. But you didn't. And every read notification, every one-word reply felt like a cut, small but deep, bleeding me out slowly. I miss you. I miss the way you'd text me paragraphs, like you couldn't wait to tell me everything. I miss the way you'd send me songs saying, "This is for you." I miss the way you'd make me feel like I was your person, like I mattered. I miss the you who was my 2 a.m. playlist, my safe place, my everything. I miss us. The US that existed before your replies got shorter, before I felt the fade, before you were gone. I'm not okay. Not really. I act like I am, but it's 3:44 a.m., and I'm here, in your hoodie, feeling the ghost of you in every word you didn't say. I keep thinking about how it happened. how you slipped away, how I watched it and couldn't stop it. I keep wondering if I could have done something different, if I could have saved us. But maybe it wasn't me. Maybe it was you or us or just time. Maybe love just fades sometimes and no one's to blame. I type out texts to you, even now. Why'd you stop caring? Did I do something wrong? I miss the old you. I never send them. I just stare at the words, my thumbs hovering, then delete them. It's better this way. You don't need to know I'm still here. Breaking over your short replies, over the fade I felt but couldn't stop. You don't need to know I wear your hoodie, not because I'm stuck, but because it's all I have left of the you who used to fill my nights with words, who used to make me feel alive. It's 4:01 a.m. now. The lo-fi's still playing, soft and sad, like it's grieving you too. I should sleep, should put my phone down, should stop chasing the ghost of us. But I can't. I'm stuck here, in the dark with your hoodie and our texts and this stubborn heart that still loves you. Your replies got shorter and I felt the fade and now you're gone. And I'm still here, trying to find myself in the silence you left, one lo-fi beat at a time. It's 2:29 a.m. and my room is a black hole. The fairy lights are off, unplugged, forgotten in the mess of my head. I'm curled up on my bed, your hoodie swallowing me. Too big, sleeves bunched over my hands. It smells like my cheap detergent now. Not you. But I pull it tighter, like it can shield me from the quiet you left behind. My phone's face down on the mattress, screen dark. But I don't need it to hear you. Your voice is stuck in my head. Those 2 words, I'm done. Playing on loop like a song I can't skip. Lo-fi beats hum through my earbuds, soft and hollow, trying to fill the silence, but nothing can. My eyes are dry, but my chest is heavy, like it's carrying the weight of a world that went quiet when you walked away. I'm fine, I tell my friends. I post my morning coffee runs. I fake laugh in the group chat. I act like I'm holding it together. But then it's nights like this, and I'm drowning, sinking into the memory of that day. The one where you said, I'm done and everything, stopped. I keep replaying it, frame by frame, trying to find the moment I could have changed it, the moment I could have kept you. But it's just you, your voice, your words, and the quiet that followed, louder than anything I've ever heard. It wasn't a fight. Not really. No yelling, no tears, just cold. We were at your place, sitting on that worn-out couch, the one we used to sprawl on during our late-night talks. The air felt heavy, like it knew what was coming. You'd been distant for weeks. Short replies. No voice notes. No, you up? At 2 a.m. I felt the fade, but I didn't want to believe it. I kept texting, kept trying, kept hoping you'd come back to me. But that day, you looked at me, eyes empty, and said, I'm done. No explanation, no soft landing. Just those words, sharp and final, like a door slamming shut. I just sat there, staring at the coffee table, at the half-empty water bottle we'd been sharing. My throat was tight, like it was trying to trap the words I wanted to say. Why? What did I do? Can we fix this? But I didn't say anything. I couldn't. Okay, I whispered, because what else was there? You nodded, looked away, and that was it. I grabbed my bag, walked out, and the world went quiet. No birds, no cars, no nothing. Just the sound of my own heartbeat. Too loud, too fast, trying to make sense of a life without you. I'm fine. I swear. I go to work. I vibe with my friends. I act like I don't see your name in my memories and feel my stomach twist. But it's 2:46 a.m., and I'm here, in your hoodie, in the dark, with lo-fi in my ears and your words in my head. I keep thinking about how it felt, hearing you say, I'm done, watching my safe place, my 2 a.m. playlist, vanish in a second. I keep wondering if you meant it, if you felt it, if you knew how much those words would break me. I didn't cry right away. I walked home, hood up, music loud, like I could drown out the quiet. I texted the group chat. Just lol, I'm chilling, because I didn't want them to ask questions. But when I got to my room, when I closed the door, it hit me. I sank to the floor, your hoodie around me, and the silence was deafening. I kept hearing your voice, flat and tired, saying, I'm done. I kept seeing your face, the way you wouldn't look at me, the way you shut me out. I didn't sob, not like in the movies. It was quieter, just these shaky breaths, these tears I wiped away before they could fall. I felt empty, like you'd taken everything, our late night talks, our playlists, my heart, and left nothing behind. I keep your last text, you know. The one you sent a few days later, just, sorry. I didn't reply. I couldn't. I stared at it for hours, wanting to scream, to beg, to ask why you gave up on us. But I didn't. I left it on red, like you'd done to me so many times. I wanted to hurt you. Maybe. Or maybe I just wanted to protect what was left of me. I still check that text sometimes when it's late like this, hoping it'll say something different, hoping it'll bring you back. But it doesn't. It's just a word. And you're still gone. I'm fine, I keep saying. I act like it, at least. I go out, I dance at parties, I let my friends hype me up. But it's 3:03 a.m., and I'm here in the dark, feeling the quiet you left behind. I keep thinking about how you were my everything, my safe place, my 2 a.m. playlist. And then you were nothing, just a voice saying, I'm done. I keep wondering what I did wrong, if I was too much, if I loved you too hard. I keep replaying every text, every call, every moment trying to find the mistake I made. But maybe it wasn't me. Maybe it was you or us, or just life. Maybe love just ends sometimes and no one's to blame. I tried to fill the quiet, you know? I made new playlists, ones without your songs. I went out with my friends, let them drag me to coffee shops, let them set me up with someone who wasn't you. I smiled, I laughed, I acted like I was okay. But the quiet was still there, lurking in the pauses, in the moments when I'd check my phone and remember you weren't texting anymore. I'd lie in bed, listening to lo-fi, and it was like the music was trying to hold me together, but it couldn't. Nothing could. Your I'm done was too loud, too final, too empty. I miss you. I miss the way you'd text me at 2 a.m., like you knew I needed you. I miss the way you'd make me laugh, even when I was falling apart. I miss the way you'd say my name, like it was yours to keep. I miss the you who was my safe place, who made my nights feel soft, who made me believe in love. I miss us, the use that existed before your replies got shorter, before the fade, before you said, I'm done, and my world went quiet. I'm not okay. Not really. I act like I am, but it's 3:21 a.m. and I'm here, in your hoodie, feeling the silence you left like a weight on my chest. I keep thinking about how it happened, how you walked away, how I let you. I keep wondering if you think about me, if you ever hear a song from our playlist and feel the quiet too. I keep wondering if I'll ever stop hearing your voice. Those 2 words, that moment when everything changed. I type out texts to you, even now. Why'd you say it? I still love you. Come back, please. I never send them. I just stare at the words, my thumbs trembling, then delete them. It's better this way. You don't need to know I'm still here, breaking over a goodbye that felt like the end of the world. You don't need to know I wear your hoodie. Not because I'm stuck, but because it's all I have left of the you who was my everything, who filled my nights with noise, who left me with nothing but quiet. It's 3:38 a.m. now. The lo-fi's still playing, soft and sad, like it's trying to fill the void you left. I should sleep, should put my phone down, should stop living in the moment you said, I'm done. But I can't. I'm stuck here in the dark, with your hoodie and your words and this stubborn heart that still wants you. You said, I'm done, and my world went quiet. And now I'm still here, trying to find sound in the silence, one lo-fi beat at a time. It's 2:37 a.m., and my room feels like a half-finished thought. The fairy lights are on, barely, their glow too weak to push back the dark. I'm slumped against my pillows, your hoodie draped over me, too big, sleeves slipping over my hands. It smells like my detergent now. Not you, but I wear it anyway. Like it's a scar I'm not ready to hide. My phone's on my lap. Screen dim, lo-fi beats humming through my earbuds, soft and steady, like they're trying to stitch me back together. I'm typing a text. To you like I do most nights, words I'll never send. My coffee mug sits cold on the nightstand, the one I got from that cafe we never went to together. Healing's just me. Coffee and these unsent texts piling up like letters to a ghost. I'm fine, I tell my friends. I post my latte art on Insta. I vibe in the group chat. I act like I'm moving on. But then it's nights like this, and I'm sinking, caught in the quiet of my own head, trying to piece myself back together after you said, I'm done, and my world went quiet. I keep thinking about how I'm healing, or at least trying to, one small step at a time. Sipping coffee alone, writing texts I'll never send, listening to lo-fi like it's medicine. It's not much, but it's mine, and it's all I've got. It started slow, you know. After you left, I was a mess. I'd lie in bed, your hoodie around me, scrolling through our old Dems, crying to our playlist until my eyes burned. I couldn't eat, couldn't sleep, couldn't breathe without feeling the hole you left. My friends tried to help, dragging me to parties, sending me, you got this texts, but it didn't work. I was stuck, replaying your I'm done, hearing the fade in your short replies, seeing your face in every corner of my life. I thought I'd never get out, never feel anything but this ache. But one morning, I don't know why, I got up. I made coffee, black, no sugar, because that's how you liked it, and I wanted to taste something bitter that wasn't me. I sat by my window, watched the sunrise, and it was okay. Not great. Not happy, just okay. I started doing it every day, making coffee, sitting alone, letting the quiet be mine instead of yours. I'd bring my phone, open our chat, and type out everything I couldn't say. I hate you for leaving. I still love you. I'm trying to be okay. I'd stare at the words, thumbs hovering, then delete them. It wasn't for you. It was for me. A way to let the hurt out without letting it win. I'm fine, I swear. I go to work. I laugh at my friends' dumb stories. I act like I don't see your name in my memories and feel my heart twist. But it's 2:54 a.m., and I'm here, in your hoodie, with lo-fi in my ears and a cold coffee mug by my side. I keep thinking about how I'm healing, how it's not pretty or poetic, just me, alone, trying to rebuild. I started going to this cafe, not ours, a new one with wooden tables and plants. I'd sit there, sip my coffee, write in my notes app. Random thoughts, angry rants, sad confessions. I don't show anyone. Don't post it. Just keep it for me, like a diary I'll never share. I stopped checking your Insta, you know. It was hard, like quitting a bad habit. I used to refresh your stories every day, looking for a sign you were hurting too. A sad song, a vague quote, anything. But you were fine, posting with your new friends, your new life. Like I was just a chapter you closed. It stung, but it helped in a way. I muted you, didn't block you, because I'm not there yet, but I don't need to see your smile, not when it's not for me. I don't need to know you're okay when I'm still learning how to be. I'm trying new things, little by little. I made a new playlist, not our lo-fi, but something brighter, with songs that don't make me think of you. I went on a walk last week, just me and my coffee, and I listened to it. Let the music fill the quiet. I took a picture of the sky, didn't post it, just kept it for me. I'm learning to do things for myself, not for you. Not for likes. Not for anyone. It's weird, Like I'm figuring out who I am without you. Like I'm meeting myself for the first time. I'm fine, I keep saying. I act like it at least. I go out. I dance to my new playlist. I let my friends hype me up. But it's 3:12 a.m., and I'm here in the dark with unsent texts on my screen and a heart that's still healing. I keep thinking about the ways I'm moving on. The small victories, like deleting your voice note. The one where you laughed about your dog. It hurt, like ripping out a stitch, but I had to. I kept one text, though. The one where you said, "You make me happy." I don't read it often, but it's there. A reminder that I was enough, even if you didn't stay. I still think about you, you know? I'll be in that cafe, sipping my coffee, and a song will play that reminds me of our 2 a.m. talks. I'll see a hoodie like yours, and my heart will skip, thinking it's you. I don't cry every time anymore, but the ache is still there, quiet, like a bruise that's fading but not gone. I'm learning to live with it, to let it be part of me without letting it define me. It's like healing's not about forgetting you, but about making room for myself, for coffee, for unsent texts that don't hurt as much. I miss you sometimes. Not the you who said I'm done, but the you who was my safe place, my 2 a.m. playlist, my everything. I miss the way you'd text me at 3 a.m., like you knew I was awake. I miss the way you'd make me laugh, even when I was spiraling. But I'm starting to miss me too. The me I was before you. The me I'm becoming now. I'm not there yet, but I'm trying. One coffee, one lo-fi beat, one unsent text at a time. I type out texts to you, even now. I'm healing, I think. I hope you're okay. Thanks for the hurt. It taught me. I never send them. I just stare at the words, my thumbs still, then delete them. It's better this way. You don't need to know I'm still here, stitching my heart back with coffee and lo-fi and words I'll never say. You don't need to know I'm okay, or at least closer to it. Not because of you, but because of me. It's 3:29 a.m. now. The lo-fi's still playing, soft and warm, like it's cheering me on. I should sleep, should put my phone down, should stop writing texts to a ghost. But I'm not ready to let the night go. Not yet. I'm here, in your hoodie, in the glow of my screen, with a cold coffee mug and a heart that's learning to beat again. Healing's just me. Coffee and unsent texts, and maybe that's enough for now, to keep me going. One lo-fi beat at a time. It's 2:43 a.m., and my room feels softer tonight, like it's holding its breath. The fairy lights are on, casting a warm glow like they're trying to whisper that it's okay. I'm sprawled on my bed, your hoodie still on me. Too big, sleeves slipping over my hands, but it's just fabric now, not a lifeline. It smells like me, not you, and for the first time, that doesn't sting. My phone's on my pillow, screen glowing faintly. Lo-fi beats humming through my earbuds, gentle and calm, like they're cradling this new feeling in my chest. I'm thinking about him, the one who stays past midnight, the one who's starting to feel like peace. But your shadow lingers, quiet, in the corners of my mind. I'm fine, I tell my friends. I post my sunrise walks. I laugh in the group chat. I act like I've got it together. But then it's nights like this, and I'm floating, caught between the hurt you left and the warmth he's giving me. I keep thinking about how I'm healing, how I found someone who doesn't fade, who doesn't say, "I'm done," and leave my world quiet. It's not love yet, not like it was with you, but it's something, soft, steady, like a lo-fi track that doesn't end too soon. It's peace, and I'm learning to trust it. It's been months since you walked away, since your "I'm done" broke me in slow motion. I spent so long crying to lo-fi, sipping coffee alone, typing unsent texts to you. I thought I'd never feel safe again, never let anyone past my walls after you tore them down. But then he came along, not loud or flashy, just there. A random DM about a band we both liked, a coffee date that turned into late-night talks, a smile that made my heart feel less heavy. He's not you, and that's okay. He's him, and he stays past midnight, past my fears, past the moments I expect him to leave. I'm fine, I swear. I go to class. I vibe with my friends. I act like I don't think about you anymore. But it's 3:01 a.m., and I'm here, in your hoodie, with lo-fi in my ears and a new kind of calm in my chest. I keep thinking about him, about the way he makes me feel like I can breathe again. We went to this rooftop last week. Just us. Fairy lights strung above, city lights below. He played a playlist, not yours, but one he made, full of soft beats and warm vibes. We talked until 2 a.m. about nothing and everything. His favorite book, my weird obsession with matcha, the way we both hate goodbyes. He didn't check his phone, didn't rush off, just stayed past midnight, like it was the easiest thing in the world. He listens, you know. Not like you did, with your late-night rants and 2 a.m. playlists, but in his own way. I told him about you, not the details. Just that I got hurt, that it took me a while to trust again. He didn't push, didn't try to fix me, just said, "That sucks, but you're here now, and that's dope." And it was. It is. I'm here, laughing at his dumb puns, blushing when he texts me, "You up?" at 1 a.m., feeling my heart open, just a little, like a flower that's been in the dark too long. I'm fine. I keep saying, I act like it, at least. I go out. I dance to his playlists. I let him make me smile until my cheeks hurt. But it's 3:18 a.m. and I'm here, in the dark with your hoodie on and thoughts of you fading like an old song. I keep thinking about how I'm finding peace. How it's not loud or overwhelming, just quiet, like his hand brushing mine when we walk. I don't check your Insta anymore. Don't listen to our playlist. Don't reread your texts. I deleted your sorry last week, the one you sent after you left. It felt like letting go of a weight I didn't need to carry. I still think about you sometimes. I'll be with him, laughing at something he said, and a memory of you will slip in. Your laugh, your "yo, the moon's wild tonight" texts, the way you were my safe place before you weren't. It doesn't hurt like it used to. Not sharp or raw, just a dull ache, like a bruise that's almost gone. I'm learning to let it be, to let you be a part of my story, without being the whole book. I'm learning to let him be a new chapter, one where I don't have to brace for the fade, for the I'm done, for the quiet. I'm fine, I swear. I go to coffee shops with him. I let him steal my fries. I act like I'm not scared of losing this too. But it's 3:35 a.m., and I'm here, in the glow of my fairy lights, with lo-fi in my ears and a heart that's starting to believe in peace. I keep thinking about the ways he stays, the small things, like how he texts me goodnight with a moon emoji, how he remembers I hate loud places, how he asks, "You good?" and waits for the real answer. It's not love yet, but it's something, and it's enough to keep me going, to keep me healing. I type out texts to you even now, but they're different. I'm okay for real. I found someone who stays. Thanks for the hurt, it made me stronger. I never send them. I just stare at the words, my thumbs still, then delete them. It's better this way. You don't need to know I'm finding peace, that I'm laughing past midnight, that I'm okay, or at least closer to it. You don't need to know I still wear your hoodie, not because I'm stuck, but because it's a reminder of where I've been, of the me who survived you. He sent me a text tonight, just thinking of you, hope our night's chill. I smiled, saved it, didn't overthink it. I'm learning to trust again, to believe in good things, to let peace be simple. It's not like it was with you. Wild, all-consuming, reckless. It's quieter, steadier, like the lo-fi in my ears, like the fairy lights in my room. It's new, and it's mine, and it's enough. It's 3:52 a.m. now. The lo-fi is still playing, soft and warm, like it's cheering me on. I should sleep, should put my phone down, should stop thinking about you, about him, about me. But I'm not ready to let the night go. Not yet. I'm here, in your hoodie, in the glow of new peace, with a heart that's scarred but beating, with a someone who stays past midnight. I'm finding my way, one song, one smile, one moment at a time. And maybe, just maybe, that's enough to keep me whole.